Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the good response that we got from that first 5 things I love about my WRX. So I figured I'd go into 5 more things that I like about my WRX or love. First, let's get into it. And if you can't tell, it's gonna be the hood scoop. I love how low and wide it is. Has more of a mature look to it than possibly any previous generation. They started getting lower and wider as the gens went on, but I think this hood scoop really matches the lines of the car being low and wide. More of a mature look for it, and I absolutely love it. Looking from the interior of the car, it has a small prominence to it, but it's definitely noticeable, unmistakable on these cars, and I'm glad that they kept it. And since we're at the front of the vehicle, I love this wide body line right here. It goes the whole length of the car to the rear end, right behind that rear door handle right there on the rear tail light. Looks really nice. This car, in my opinion, is the best looking generation WRX. I know that might be controversial for some gens because, you know, I love me a blob-eye too, but I really love the looks of this car. Has a nice low wide stance to it, and that body line goes the whole way back, and it looks so good. For this next one, let's get into the inside. I really like how bolstered these seats are. They hold you in place no matter how tight the corner is or how hard you're taking the turn. These things don't let you slide around at all. It could be because the suede kind of middle part to both the back and the butt of the seat, but the bolsters really hold you in tight. You kind of have to fall into them because of how tall this is right here. It's at least 3 or 4 inches of bolster right there. And honorable mention, I love the WRX. The stitching on the headrest right there, that looks really nice with the whole seat. The red stitching in the seat. So overall, just a really nice looking car inside. Another thing I love about my WRX are these stock wheels that it came with. They're 18 by 8.5. They fill out the arch almost perfectly. I would say just about perfect. I wouldn't want to go any bigger of a wheel for diameter. It'd be nice if they added a little spacer to that, like a plus 15 or something. But in general, these are really nice wheels. I didn't feel the need to immediately swap them out or anything, so I really do appreciate not having to do stuff to the car as soon as I buy it just to make it look better, because I think these look pretty good. And lastly are these absolutely gorgeous headlights. I have the DRLs on right now, and it's pretty bright out, so you can barely see them, but that's why they're flashing, because they're LEDs. The low beams are steering responsive. They're amazing. I get flashed all the time, so you know they're good if people think they're high beams. And the high beams are absolutely gorgeous. You can see the whole road many times in front of you. There's zero once with these headlights. They're perfect, absolutely perfect. And they look good too. And an honorable mention are these beautiful mirrors that match the body line right here perfectly. Swoops in above the headlight, right into that wide body and into the mirror. That also has kind of the best I can describe it as a swoopy effect. You know, it kind of looks like one of those, you know, the prototype vehicles, how they kind of have really small mirrors, really angled and streamlined. This kind of reminds me of that. Also has a built-in turn signal, so that's nice. And they function great as mirrors.